Welcome back to Pinero's Mind, guys. There's a little something I got to share with you because when I see this, it was really like an in-your-face type of thing, and you know, kind of pissed me off, to be honest, to see the foolishness that people are going on with, meaning the elite. You know what I mean? So I wanted to show you something, because you lot might have to stop watching news completely, turn off your TVs, plug them out, and throw them out their windows, because the things that I'm seeing is a joke thing, yeah? So I want to start off with this video.
This video, obtained by ABC News, appears to show the fury of the Turkish attack on the border town of Tel Abyad. A border town bombarded by Turkey's military. This video right here appearing to show Turkey's military bombing Kurd civilians in a Syrian border town. The Kurds, who fought alongside the U.S. against ISIS. Now, horrific reports of atrocities committed by Turkish-backed fighters on those very allies.
Okay, so clearly in the footage, and as you hear the man speaking from the different various channels, news channels, is that Turkey is bombing the hell out of Syria, right? It looks crazy, innit? Like the footage looks mad, innit? Like a lot of fire, a lot of noise, you know? And then added with the guy's voice from the newsroom, the way he's speaking, you know, makes it sound serious, innit? But this is really what was happening. Now people, what you just witnessed here was a gun show in Kentucky. That's what it was. There wasn't no troops or planes bombing Syria. Turkey was not attacking Syria. You see, this propaganda is the reason why I don't watch the news. There's more than enough other ways that you can find the truth. Also, it's mixed in with a bit of BS, but that's when you have to use your common sense that was given to you to decipher. And the only way you're going to be able to really do that is if you build your knowledge to a certain level. So like I was saying, ABC News was put this story up like Turkey was really bombing Syria. This is very serious. Like this is a very dangerous thing. Now, they got caught out. You know, they put up the footage, and then someone caught it and realized, looked at the footage and realized, hold on, this looks all too familiar. Got different angles of it. You know, put it all together. It's BS. I feel something's coming. Yeah. You don't have to agree with me. They're trying to see how we feel about certain things that's going on, how we react to certain things that's going on. I just felt like I had to share this with you, because to me, the manipulation of the news is something that I've known for a long time, but this is actually blatant in your face. And the way they disguise it is like by putting out videos like this. Take a look at that.
News is also coming under fire for airing footage that they claimed was a bombing in northern Syria, when in reality it was footage from a Kentucky gun demonstration. They have since issued a retraction and apology, but this really brings into question how much fact-checking actually goes on before these big legacy news networks disseminate inaccurate information.
See, that woman's talking from a channel, but they're all in the same pocket, you see. You see, the news over there is run by 6 different companies. One of them being Walt Disney. Yeah, Walt Disney, you know. You know Walt Disney, innit? You know Walt Disney, the one that have the sexual paintings in the backgrounds of their cartoons, and you know, in some of the text they use sexual paintings and images that your kids will be watching all the time. Yeah, Walt Disney. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. So the woman's talking like she ain't in pocket. They're all in pocket. They're all together. But that's how they try to manipulate you, and they pull it up on another station, like, you know, try to water down the situation. Try to water down that they tested us, like crash dummies. You know, like you see the monkeys getting tested on in the lab. Yeah, we're like them too, but you know, we're not in a cage. The propaganda is ridiculous. You understand? How the hell are you gonna confuse a war with a gun show in Kentucky? Ain't they supposed to have all these satellites and stuff that they can? It doesn't make any sense. So as we can basically see, it's a piss take, innit? It's a piss take. They say people got nuclear weapons and this, that, and that. Say, for example, they go and put that in the news one day and someone pressed the button. It's serious out there. They're gearing up for something. Yeah? Now they're trying to test your reactions to certain things you see on TV. Well, to be honest with you, that should have been a red alert. Sometimes they do red alerts on the news when it's, you know, serious in their eyes. With the serious stuff they really hide, really. So it's something to think about. Something to think about when you're watching the news, when you're sitting there taking it all in. Like, oh my God, you know. You have to cross-reference everything these days. Even me, when I'm researching, or the things I've researched in the past, you think I'm cross-referencing all the time. Because I don't want to be a false prophet and put out fake stuff. That's why you see me not going crazy on here. I take my time. I don't really put out stuff that I believe. Because then that way, in my heart, I know that I'm not trying to manipulate. No one can ever tell me I'm trying to manipulate anybody. You know? So you got to keep our eyes open. You know? Check out some of this old footage anyway.
I thought that it was a matter of real concern that planted stories intended to serve a national purpose abroad came home and were circulated here and believed here, because this would mean that the CIA could manipulate the news in the United States by channeling it through some foreign country. Now, we're looking at that very carefully.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to a major circulation American journal?
We do have people who submit pieces to American journals.
Do you have any people paid by the CIA who are working for television networks?
This, I think, gets into the kind of getting into the details, Mr. Chairman, that I'd like to get into in executive session.
At CBS, we had been contacted by the CIA. As a matter of fact, by the time I became the head of the whole News and Public Affairs operation in 1954, the ships had been established, and I was told about them and asked if I'd carry on with them. We have quite a lot of detailed information.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to the national news services?
Little short video I wanted to share with you, just so you can see for yourself and, you know, understand why they do things like this. Maybe you've seen it yourself in the past, but just, you know, didn't think much of it, kept it to yourself, you know. So you've got to look out for things like this. You have to use your common sense in every aspect in life, because right now it's survival. You know, I promote survival. I don't promote gangsterism. I don't promote, you know, bad man. My thing is survivalist, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's surviving in this bodily form until we're ready to go to that, you know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you to turn off your TVs and whatnot, but all I can do is show you, and I'm sure more will come up, you know. So thanks for the likes, bless for the comments. Please subscribe. If you don't, it's cool. The view's good enough. But you know, the more people subscribe, the more it gets out, the word gets out, you know. So yeah, peace, bless.